guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we're talking about the Bath & Body Works X Disney Princesses collaboration. You guys, this was just officially announced and we have so much to get into. We have packaging, scent notes, which princesses are going to be featured, some wallflower spoilers. We have a lot of stuff to get into, so if you're returning, welcome back. If you are new here on my channel, we do all things Bath & Body Works, and without further ado, let's get right on into this fairy tale themed collection. Diving into the collection a little bit further, this is supposed to be an 80+ piece collection, so extremely expansive, and the promo images have confirmed full-size body care, hand soaps, wallflower plugins, as well as the single wick and 3-wick candles. The promo images also confirmed at least 7 fragrances. The first one is called Life's a Fairy Tale, which we saw in the candle is going to be more of all of the princesses, and then there's going to be 6 individual princess specific scents. Now, the 6 princesses that they have chosen are Cinderella, Tiana, Jasmine, Belle, Ariel, and Moana, and we actually have the scent notes, which we're going to get into in just a couple of seconds. But the last bit of information we have about the collection thus far is that it's going to be dropping on February 16th, but we are evidently going to be getting an app member exclusive preview on tomorrow, Tuesday the 11th, and maybe even Wednesday the 12th as well. The last thing I have before getting into the scent notes is the question of pricing. Now, because this collection is limited edition, it's with Disney princesses, and they do have the fancy caps on the fine fragrance mist, which you're going to see, I would say that this pricing is going to be more of premium body care pricing if that's what you're interested in. I would say that we're going to see things probably on the lower end, so the shower gels being in that $15.95, $16.95 range, and then the body creams and fine fragrance mist being in that $17, $18, $19.95 range. So that is my guess for pricing just based off what they've done in the past. But without further ado, let's get right on into the individual princesses and the scent notes. Getting into the princesses, we're going to start off with the Cinderella promo images. Now, we have the fine fragrance mist and the wallflower plugin for Cinderella. The wallflower plugin is going to be a glass slipper, which, I mean, is there better theming? Could we come up with anything better than this? Absolutely love it. A+. If you are an avid Cinderella fan, you are going to love this. Moving on into the Cinderella fine fragrance mist, they went with blue, which I absolutely love. Cinderella is blue. Love the color of blue that they chose, that it's almost this cool tone sky blue, and then it fades into this deeper darker blue. Love the contrast. I think overall the bottle style is really nice. I do enjoy the signature. Love that the actual sprayer of the fine fragrance mist is this metallic light blue. The only things I'm not crazy about are, one, the lid, because it is one of those fancy lids which we saw on Halloween of last year. We also saw this lid style on the Bridgerton collection and Luminous. It does typically come with an upcharge. Now, the normal lids don't bother me at all. It doesn't really take away from the packaging to me, so I'd rather the normal lid and it be in coupon range, but they did go with a fancy lid. The other thing I'm not crazy about is the big gold label with her silhouette. I just wish they would have made this smaller, or if they would have made this dark blue to almost blend in more, I think it would look a bit more elegant. But getting into the scent notes, it says Cinderella's kindness is evoked through the blend of gardenia, musk, and amber. So I'm assuming this is going to be a floral with a little bit of depth. The amber notes in Bath & Body Works products are very pretty and often give it a more mature vibe. So I'm very excited to smell this one, and I think this one could be a perfect fragrance for spring. Our next princess is going to be Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog. Now, her specific promo image featured a hand soap as well as a wallflower plugin. And starting off with the plugin, again, this is so perfect, especially for Princess and the Frog and the movie. Love that this is sort of understated, so maybe if you're a huge Disney fan, but the Cinderella glass slipper might be a bit too much for your house, this might be a bit more understated, but still have that Disney vibe, and you obviously know that this is a Disney themed product. Now, moving into the soap, love the color of this, and also when it comes to the design perspective, really enjoy that gold label is much smaller. Her signature looks great. The more monochromatic, I think it is a green label that houses everything, matches the green design in the background and then the green plastic bottle of the soap. So really enjoying the soap design. Tiana's scent has scent notes of, it says Tiana's dreamy spirit is captured in notes of water lily, amber, amber, and wood. A lot of people thought this was going to be a beignet scent, which I feel like would have been so fun to see, but this is going to be another one of those sort of floral and amber scents. I am interested to see how that woodsy note interacts with this one, so extremely excited for this, excited to see it in stores, and let's move on to our next princess. The next princess we have is Princess Jasmine, and I'm looking at the Jasmine 3-wick candle. I absolutely love this teal color. I think it's so rich and vibrant, perfect for spring or summer. And on the candle, I actually don't mind the gold label as much. I feel like when it comes to my body care, I want something more monochromatic, more understated, but in candles, I don't really mind if they're a bit more wilder when it comes to bigger fonts or bigger letters or more kind of labels in your face. I don't really care too much when it comes to the candles, so this one is fine. I do like how they have the details from the movie around the label. I think that looks really nice, especially for Jasmine. They have the gold lamp that Genie came out of, so I think that's extremely fun. And overall, I like the candle design a lot. Now, Jasmine, it says, Jasmine's adventurous energy comes to life with jasmine, currants, and woods. Of course, there's going to be Jasmine for Princess Jasmine. It just makes sense. And I'm very interested in the currants note. I feel like we haven't gotten a currants note in Bath & Body Works body care. I'm showing you this in the 3-wick candle, but they do have Princess Jasmine at body care. So I'm really interested to see how it's going to interact with the woodsy note and then the floral from the jasmine. Is this going to be a very rich, deep, sexy scent? Is this going to be more of a lighter floral scent with just the hint of spice from the woods, then maybe something deep from the currants? I don't know, you guys, but I am really excited about that one. That one I might be the most excited about so far. But let's get into our next princess, which is going to be Princess Belle. Up next is Belle, and I'm looking at the Belle shower gel. Now, I'm not sure if the actual gel itself is yellow or just the bottle is yellow, but regardless, I think that the label being yellow looks very monochromatic and very nice on this packaging. I would have loved to see, rather than a yellow label on all of the packaging, more of a monochromatic vibe. So for Cinderella, the label would be navy. For Moana, the label would be sort of that deep red pink, which you're going to see in a second. But for Belle, I really like the sort of yellow on yellow vibe. The more monochromatic look makes it look more expensive. Getting into the scent notes on this one, it says Belle's genuine nature is embodied by rose, buttercup, and whipped vanilla. Now, I feel like it's not a surprise that this one would be a rose scent. However, I would have loved to see almost like a French bakery scent or a pastry scent. I think would be really fun. But the rose scent, I'm not mad about at all. I think rose can be really beautiful in the springtime, so I'm excited to see this one in the full collection. The next princess we have is Princess Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and I have the Princess Ariel 3-wick candle to share with all of you. Very similar to Jasmine, I actually don't mind the label on the 3-wick candle, and I absolutely love the little touches of the theming of the movie around the label. Now for Jasmine, we had the gold lamp, and it seems like for Ariel, we have a very beachy aquatic vibe with some seashells, and then maybe a seahorse or a conch shell. I can't really see, it's a little bit blurry because this one is more zoomed in, but Ariel has scent notes, or her scent story. It says Ariel's curiosity is conveyed in the fresh notes of sea salt, citrus, and coral waters. This seems to be a very aquatic scent with a touch of citrus. We're gonna have to get in stores and smell this one, especially with that sea salt note. I can't remember a scent in body care that has sea salt that's been currently available in the last couple of years. I know they have a lot of home fragrance, especially during the summer months with sea salt, and I know that they did that sea salt like hairspray a couple of years ago, but I'm really interested to see the sea salt note in body care because this one does come out in body care as well as home fragrance. But yes, very excited for this one. I feel like the only thing I would change is that because we already have Tiana in green packaging and then we have Jasmine in the teal packaging, I would have loved to see this one be red or even purple just to give it a little bit more differentiation from the other ones, but that is very minor, and that wraps up Ariel. Very excited to smell this one once it gets in stores. The last princess we have is Princess Moana, which comes in this red and coral packaging. I'm currently looking at the body cream, and so far the body cream packaging is the winner for me. I really enjoy this. I love that it's much more monochromatic and that gold silhouette label is much smaller. I feel like it just looks way more classier. It's way more on theme, and I just prefer it. When it comes to the scent story on this one, it says Moana's driven personality is expressed through a blend of green palms, plumeria, and coconut. And especially with Moana, a tropical scent makes perfect sense. Now, we have gotten some tropical, just normal Bath & Body Works tropical, the flagship scents kind of coming in on the website in the travel size. So because this is a tropical fragrance and it does have coconut in it, I'm very interested to see how this one does in comparison with the true tropical line, which I'm not sure when that's dropping, but we do have travel size out, so I'm sure it's coming up pretty soon. But I feel like a lot of people are going to enjoy this one. It's going to be a fun tropical scent. Seems to be more on the palms and plumeria, almost the floral tropical, and then maybe some sweetness from coconut. However, I'm not 100% sure, but I think a lot of people are going to love this if they want something from the collection, but they're not too much into florals and they're leaning more on the tropical side. Moana could be the perfect scent for you. The last scent we have to talk about is Life's a Fairy Tale. Now, in the promo images, Life's a Fairy Tale came out in the 3-wick candle. It was a gold design and it features all of the princesses featured in this collection. And this one's also a lantern candle, so when you light it and as it burns, you're going to be able to see those princess silhouettes actually light up, which is very exciting. This one has scent notes of magical lotus petals, fairy tale peach, and white cedarwood forest. And the candle itself, when you take the lid off and turn it over, it becomes a crown, which I think is so fun and such a cool design feature. Now, although it is a very cool design feature, I am a little bit scared on the price tag for this one. I could see this one going for that 32, even 33, 34 range, but we're going to have to see. But you guys, that wraps up the entire Bath & Body Works x Disney Princesses collaboration from the promo pictures we have so far. I'm sure more information will come rolling in, especially if they end up doing the app member preview. We'll be able to get some information on those prices before it drops in stores. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you guys are thinking of the collection, if there's anything you're very excited to be picking up. But that wraps this one up. I hope to see you all in my next video. And yeah, bye guys.